So at night, this is all shut off because this on the road is where they shoot off fireworks. If you're moving to a new area, there's a lot of amenities that people talk about. The schools, proximity to work, maybe downtown, or even the airport. But there are 4 conversations that I have with a lot of buyers that move to Orlando about amenities that they want to be close to or far away from. So today we're gonna go around Orlando and show you what those are, 2 of which are very unique to Orlando. Stay tuned. The number 1 amenity in Orlando that's super unique here is firework views. Now, some people want to be as close as possible. Other people want to be as far away as possible. I talked to somebody at one of our client events over the weekend, and he's like, I don't want to hear it, I don't want to see it, I don't want to be close to the tourists, but I want to be in close proximity to enjoy it when I want to. So today I'm going to walk you through 3 or 4 different neighborhoods that if you want great firework views, that you should consider. In 2014, I had a job offer to move to Orlando and ultimately run a real estate brokerage here. I turned it down, but my wife and I, we kick ourselves every single year because this neighborhood, Royal Legacy Estates, right inside of 32836, was just kicking off. And we could have got an amazing house right next to Magic Kingdom for roughly $400,000. Today, these properties range anywhere from $800 to $1.5 million for properties that are roughly 3,000 square feet all the way up to roughly 4,500 square feet. There's a great neighborhood amenity here, pond views, but really firework views right behind us. The HOA fee is about $2,000 a year, but you get a lot of house for the money. Now, Windermere is directly across the street, and so to put some proximity behind this, we are just right outside of the cast member parking down Reams Road a little bit. So if you want Magic Kingdom as an amenity in your backyard, amazing firework views, Royal Legacy Estates, something to consider. One thing to think about if you're looking at getting close to firework views is many times these really tall trees will obstruct your view. That's how our house is, unfortunately, in the next neighborhood that we're going to take you to. So this is Sidell Road in Horizon West, and the fireworks come right up over these trees. And so really anything up and down Sidell is going to be a great option for you, depending on where you sit within the neighborhood. I'm going to show you one example. So this is Latham Park, and this is one of the many neighborhoods up and down Sidell that you have great firework views. Now, earlier I mentioned that you don't want to be too close to the trees if you want an unobstructed view of the fireworks. If you look over on this side, you can really see deep in the neighborhood that right up over the houses, amazing firework views. But actually, the closer you get to the fireworks, the harder it is to see many times. So my suggestion is that if you're looking for an unobstructed view of fireworks, that you come at 9 or 10 o'clock when the fireworks are going off. Make sure that you're getting that exact view that you're looking for because you are paying for that view. So this is Encore at Ovation. This is still Horizon West, but it's kind of down towards Flamingo Crossing, right off of Fleming Road, which is going to have a lot of different builders that are going to be up and down this way. MI Homes is the main builder so far, and there's going to be a lot of options, townhomes, single family residences, and that Fleming's Road will eventually go all the way into Serenoa, which is Claremont Lake County. So the connectivity of this area is going to continue to get better. Right as you go up and over Fleming, right towards Flamingo Crossing, you have an amazing shot of the Epcot Ball and really the whole Disney property. So if you want to see fireworks off in the distance, but you don't want to hear them, this could be a really great option for you. The third general area that I would point out is right off of Reams Road here. You've got Legato, which is where we're at right now, which leads right into Windermere Isle, and then across the street is Peachtree Park. I've got 2 clients that I can think of that we relocated into Peachtree and Legato over the past couple years. One of them was a couple that had always wanted to have firework views. They got engaged in Magic Kingdom, and it was something that they had always had desired to move to Orlando and buy. So Legato is a fantastic area. It's a mostly townhome community, but it does have some single family back in the back as well. And then Windermere Isle, literally right down that road, has a lot of affordable single family houses, still in the 600,000. Now I know some of you say, oh, 600,000 is not affordable, but if you think about the general area and what's available, still not bad. Then over in Peachtree Park, you guys have to see this video that came in from a client of ours who relocated without seeing the house at all, but only bought off of the view. Check this out. So that video was taken on July 3rd, the night that they moved into their house. And if you're a firework fan, I don't know that you can get a better location than Peachtree Park. One thing that people ask me about, how loud are the fireworks? And the first night that we moved into our new house in Horizon West, our property backs up to Disney property. And so hearing it, it's like boom, boom. Like, it's pretty loud. But it's only 15 minutes long, and it is something that we cherish every time we look out the back window and or go out into the street and look up in the sky. We wouldn't change it for anything, but I know for some people, it is a concern. Right there is where actually they shut this down at night. This is where Floridian Way starts and World Drive ends. And so at night, this is all shut off because this on the road is where they shoot off fireworks. And so the pin right here is really important to know because you want to be facing this direction if you want to see fireworks right in your backyard. So maybe fireworks aren't your thing, but you are excited about things that go up in the sky and explode. I'm talking about being able to see NASA from your backyard. Now, being here in Central Florida, we can see rocket launches really on the weekly at this point with SpaceX and everything else that they're doing. I've seen it from the top of the Amway. I've seen it from Epcot and Universal, and really you can see rocket launches from everywhere. But I had one client that was very specific that from the back of his house, he wanted to be able to see rocket launches on the back. And as you can see on these photos, I think he was able to nail it. One of you sent in a video that showed how you were in Lake Nona but worked over on the coast, and on the way to work, you were able to see one of the used SpaceX rockets on the freeway. It's really only something that you see here in Central Florida, or I guess maybe Houston. The third amenity that a lot of people ask for is a golf community. Now, whether that is right out your back door or just in the community that you live, and Central Florida has some world-class golf courses. There's 4 neighborhoods that I personally love that have the golf course right inside the neighborhood. My favorite neighborhood that's a golf community is Keens Point, and really the reason why is because there's such a wide variety of homes within the gate. You've got a lot of people that move within the neighborhood because they love it so much, but maybe they're moving up, they're moving down, but it's an amazing amenity. The second one would be Isleworth, which is in Windermere. This is where a lot of the celebrities, including Shaq and Tiger Woods and Bubba Watson, have all lived. The third one is Lake Nona Golf and Country Club. This is over by Lake Nona, obviously, but also by the airport. And so if you want to be on that side of town, it's a world-class amenity. And the fourth one would be Bay Hill. Now, Bay Hill is synonymous with Orlando and Arnold Palmer, but it's not a gated community. So if that's important to you, you might want to look elsewhere. The fourth amenity that many of you guys asked for is I want to live on a lake. We have hundreds and hundreds of lakes that you can choose from here in Central Florida. And really depending on your budget and what you want to do with this lake living, if you just want a nice view with a beautiful sunset, we've got that for you. If you want boating and you want to be able to boat up to a restaurant and hang out in a downtown area, we've got that for you. In fact, we actually did a whole video about lake living a few weeks ago. So if that's important to you, make sure you check that one out. Of the amenities that we talked about, lake living is the most expensive amenities of the 4. And so depending on what you want to use it for and your budget will determine where you live. So listen, if you're looking to live close to the theme parks or you want to be in a nature preserve like this one, Central Florida has so many different options and amenities for your lifestyle. So if you're looking to buy or sell a house anywhere in Central Florida, my team and I, we want to be your real estate resource of choice. So email me, info@pozekgroup.com, or call the number in the description below. We'll see you guys on the next video.